Hello friends, today we are going to talk about G20 and its opportunities of better world. This topic is covered in UPSC GS Mains Paper 2. As you all know, India is hosting 2023 G20 Summit in Delhi. It will be the first G20 summit to be held in India as well as in South Asia. The G20 or the group of 20 intergovernmental forums comprising of 19 countries and European Union. It works to address the major issues of global economy, financial stability, climatic changes, and sustainable development. The G20 comprises of world's largest economies and it accounts for about 80% of gross world's product and 65% of world's population. The G20 was founded in 1999 in response to severe economic crisis and has been functioning hence. The world is facing multiple crises of climate changes, social and economic inequalities, poverty and conflict. Currently, no single country can solve this crisis and hence the amalgamation of group of developed nations is needed and G20 is the result of the same. India as the current chair of G20 offered the vision of Vasudhaiva Kudumbam, which means one earth, one family and one future for all the citizens of the world. Let us see the role of G20 in shaping the world. Number 1. The economic issues transcend national borders and requires coordinated efforts. The G20 acts as a major platform for the discussion of the economic issues. Number 2. The G20 also emerged as a crisis management group which will respond to the global financial and other crises. For example, during COVID-19 pandemic, the G20 leaders convened a virtual summit in order to coordinate the global efforts for mitigating the COVID pandemic. Number 3. The G20 also aims to enhance resilience and stability of the global financial systems. It has pushed for reforms in financial institutions and bring in regulations to prevent future crises. In this line, G20 established a Financial Stability Board which monitors the global financial system. Number 4. The G20 also addresses the issues related to environment and sustainable development. The group's decision would impact the resource allocation and policy framework in the international climate commitments. Let us see the challenges in front of G20. The G20 consists of countries that have varied and often conflicting interests and priorities. Balancing these diverse perspectives and arriving at a common solution is challenging. There is great disagreements over climate change commitments among different G20 members. Unequal distribution of financial and technology creates disparities in addressing the global challenges. Many global challenges are multifaceted, spanning to economic, social, environmental and political dimensions. Addressing these issues requires comprehensive and integrated approach, which is difficult. Power imbalances among countries can lead to unequal influences in global governance. Powerful nations often exert disproportionate control over decision-making, sidelining the voices of lesser powerful nations. The G20 is a limited membership and it excludes many countries and regions, which undermines its legitimacy and representation. India is promoting a vision of Vasudhaiva Kudumbam, which represents the diversity and fosters a solidarity among the nations and people. The G20 nations should take proactive steps to increase their investments in green energy and renewable energy and also should aid member states to commit to the carbon neutrality targets. The G20 should establish a framework for rapid response for global emergencies like financial, health, environment, etc. The G20 nations should create measures to facilitate technology transfer, knowledge sharing and capacity building among the nations of the world. They should strive to encourage member nations to empower local communities by developing the decision-making powers and management of resources. With all these measures, the G20 would emerge as a leading group in the world. Over a period of time, it would transform the world into a better place for the people to live and prosper. Thank you.